Hi, if you like the video, please remember to subscribe.
Hi, it's Rob from robnonphoto.com with a really quick look at the Helena AR twin lens reflex type camera. This is a camera made in Hong Kong, I think in the 60s and 70s. Really cheap, but it's a bit of a beauty. This particular one's in a leather case, so let's open it up and have a look. As we can open it up straight away, you can see we've got the twin lens with the viewfinder and the one that actually takes the photo. I'm going to take it out of the leather case, and if you ever see one of these and you want to play around with them, what you've got to do, these little catches at the side, you have to lift up like so, and then you can pop it out of the case. So here we have the camera. Let's pop the lens cap off. So as I said, it's a twin lens reflex, so the viewfinder, you look through there, and when the bit that takes the photo is actually there, it uses 120 roll film, which is readily available. And what's fun about these cameras is the viewfinder is on the top and you look down. So if we turn this around and look through there, that's what you would, if there was something bright. Oh, let's see what we can see. Something bright. There we go. You can see the mirror. And then in order to focus the camera, you turn this here, and what that does is turns that there, or you can turn that one there, and they're linked through the gears. So let's see if we can find something bright again. What's weird when you're using these is everything's in reverse. So let's see if I can focus on the clock on the mantelpiece. You might just be able to see it. It's a bit dim, I know, but that's basically how you can focus the camera. We've got a tripod mount on the bottom. What I'll do is you can also flick that bit over, and that allows you to magnify what you can see on the ground glass. The ground glass is that bit inside there, but I'm just going to shut that down while I'm using it, just so I don't damage it, just so you can see exactly how it works. Now, everything is manual, so you need to use a light meter with this sort of camera, or use the Sunny 16 rule. You know, if it's a sunny day and you're outside, shoot at f16 and 1 over the film speed. So if you're using 200 speed film, shoot at 1/200th. If it's 400, 400th, and then adjust accordingly. And with the Helena, you can choose your aperture using this dial at the bottom, and this goes from f3.5 through to f22. And then you can choose your shutter speed with these settings here, and you might just be able to see they go from bulb mode, which is on now, with 25th of a second, 50th of a second, and 100th of a second. So if you're shooting outside with this camera, you know, you probably want to use quite slow film, and you'll probably be shooting, if it's sunny, shooting at like f11 and f16. But because you're using 120 film, your depth of field can be incredibly small as well if you're down at f3.5. So don't think that you need to be able to shoot it. You need to be shooting low. A lot of the time you want to be shooting at f11 and f16 to keep everything in focus. Once you've selected your aperture and you've selected your shutter speed, you then prime the shutter, and you do that with this lever here at the bottom. And all you do is you push it up, the camera's ready to go, and then you push it down, and then the shutter fires. You might be able to see it, I'm not sure. Let's have a look, see if you can see it firing. You should maybe see something moving there. No, it's a little bit too dark, isn't it? You can't really see that. The camera, as I said, uses 120 film, so to get into it, what you have to do, slide that dial there, you lift that up, the back pops off, and maybe we can see it firing now. If I cock the shutter, if I put it in bulb mode, we can see what we're doing, can't we? So here we go. So let me open it up. There we go. It's in bulb mode, so I'm just holding it open. Shut it, and it closes there. And in order to load the film, you take this whole middle bit out, pull that lever up there, this whole thing comes out, and what you would do is you would put your new roll in there with the paper and the film, and then take it round to the take-up spool, which is there, and then the whole thing slides back into the camera and is held in place with that lever there. Let me just sort that out. It's just gone in a little bit too far. There we go. So that would then all be sorted out. And then to lock it up again, just close the back, slide that down, put that around to then that hold it in place. And then to wind your film on using this, and it's the normal 120 method, you flip up and there's a little window there, and there's normally an arrow on the film, and you just wind and wind and wind until you see one, then you close that up, shoot, and then wind and wind and wind till you see two, and put it down. Really, I mean, this one's in fantastic condition. I think it came probably from the 1960s or 1970s. Twin lens reflexes, a lot of fun. Having the viewfinder on the top, until you look through one and you see how three-dimensional they are. It's a bit difficult to describe it, but they really are brilliant. Slows your photography down. Yeah, these ones can be had for reasonable prices. I got this one at the car boot sale, so keep a look out for one. They're definitely a lot more affordable than things like the Mamiya C33 and the more expensive twin lens reflexes. But there you go, the Helena AI twin lens reflex camera. My name's Rob from robnonphoto.com. Thanks for watching.